What's going on, everybody? It's Nice Pants Lance. We're here with Jake and Steve.
What up?
And just hanging out on a beautiful day. But yeah, we got a familiar bike for the channel, the Virago 535. And Jake's gorgeous, not piece of crap, Yamaha Maxim with a 4-cylinder in it. I'm so envious. I just love the idea of a 4-cylinder cruiser. And
smooth.
Oh man, it's a shame they don't do stuff like that more often.
Yeah.
If Harley had like a V4 or something in a cruiser, or like Yamaha came back out with some cruisers like this, 4-cylinder, oh man, I'd be all over it.
So this is a tariff bike in the 80s.
Oh really?
It's a tariff bike. So the whole Harley tariff, where they had to have all the bikes be 700cc, 750s weren't allowed. They had to make them 700 cc's. I guess they're out selling Harleys. They're out racing Harleys.
Huh.
Yep, Harley's like, nope. All these bikes got to be 700 or under.
No shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
That's
I know.
Why in Canada they got a 750 and we got a 700.
No way.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
That's terrible. That's why I shake my fist angrily at some of you Harley guys.
Yeah, this one's an 85, so it was around that time. The tariff was doing its thing.
Freaking beautiful. I like the coloration on the pipes too. The thing just looks sexy.
Yeah, she's hot. She gets hot.
She gets hot.
She gets hot. She gets rainbow hot.
It's all them performances.
Yeah, she's the unicorn.
But yeah, no, today is kind of fucking special because we got the Valkyrie out, and I know this is my buddy Will's bike, but he is now looking to sell it. So we're gonna take this 99 Honda Valkyrie 6-cylinder out for some test rides. Let these guys have their way with it a little bit, see what it's like to ride one of the only 6-cylinder bikes ever made. One of them, at least. Only like a handful are out there, but yeah, I'm kind of worried about this guy over here, going from a 535 up to a 1500 cc. I know he'll be just fine, but will his ego and his pride be okay when he has to get back on the Virago?
Yep.
So, yeah, I think, what'd you say this thing was? 100 horsepower?
100, yeah.
100 horsepower.
It's like 100 horse and 96 foot-pounds of torque.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's...
He's a ripper, man. I looked it up. 0 to 60 spec on this was 3.9 seconds.
3.9 seconds.
Quarter mile in 12.
This, dude, this is like, especially in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked up the curb weight, too.
How much is the curb weight?
Look it up.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm excited for you, man. This is, it's torquey and smooth. And, yeah.
I already got a feel for the
you.
throttle. It is catchy. I can't wait.
According to AI-generated Google results, 681 pounds.
Oh. Oh. Okay. It's not bad.
That's a little lighter than I thought it was.
Me too. Me too.
Lower center of gravity, too.
All right. Well, shoot, how are we going to do this? I know you're riding the Valk.
I'll ride in a rear.
Want to ride the 535 and you'll let me ride the Yamaha?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Woo, smooth as could be. Woo. All right. All right, not bad. I hope the mic is on. Oh my goodness. It's so smooth, but I feel like it's so small. Oh my goodness, it's like, it's ridiculously smooth. I feel like it's revving up real high and it's only at 5,000 RPM. Man, it feels so small. My the pads where I rest my feet are very like plush. Yeah, it's just cruising along 55 mile an hour at 4,500 RPM. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is a 5-speed. Yeah, very nice. This thing, once it gets up in the higher RPMs, she definitely moves. I could see why this bike for the time was known as like a really fast muscle bike, because man, cruisers aren't really known for having top end horsepower. They're really not. I mean, this bike is a 4-cylinder. It feels like it should be a sport bike. Look at all that grass. Watch out for the clippings. But yeah, this is definitely a cruiser. Goodness, it feels so nimble. Where most bikes would probably be sitting at like 3,000 RPM, this bike actually feels comfortable at 4,000 RPM. It's definitely a very rev-happy engine platform. That sound is very delightful. That 4-cylinder, it's almost like a howl. And it just keeps accelerating quicker and quicker the higher you go up in the RPMs. Honestly, I feel like I'm sitting on a bike that's smaller than the Virago 535. This bike is definitely, how do I say, the cockpit space is very small, very short. These controls are very much mid controls, almost like my Speed Twin mids. Man, this thing can definitely, this feels very agile, tips over very fast. Goodness, yeah, I really like this 4-cylinder whine. You know, it's got that 4-cylinder howl. It's very smooth. It's very electric smooth. It feels just as smooth, if not smoother, than that Valkyrie does. Probably because it's a smaller 4-cylinder motor. Okay, that thing picks up. Holy smokes. Yeah, she revs out. She feels just like a sport bike. Holy smokes. Revs just like a sport bike. Even though I'm sitting like a cruiser. But it's got these flat bars on it. Yeah, I feel like I'm riding a naked sport bike right now. And this is, yeah, this is definitely a muscle bike from the 80s for sure. The suspension isn't really much to write home about. It is adjustable in the rear. The suspension is adjustable. But yeah, boy, she rips. She rips. Once you got it in like first or second gear and you just rev it all the way out to 9,000 RPM, she fucking flies. Not much engine braking. Not much torque down low, but as soon as it hits 6,000 RPM, woo! Dang! Alright, I got up to 95. Holy smokes. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this is a sporty cruiser. Holy smokes. God, 4-cylinder cruiser's so nice. handles very well too, tips right over. And then that drive right out of those corners is very sporty. I love it. I love it. This is a cruiser that, even though I'm a bigger guy, I'm 6 foot tall, 250 pounds, you know, I still feel like I can handle this bike just fine. Well, it makes me feel like I'm on a sport bike. I could see why these things were known as Harley killers back in the day. I don't think this has any modifications, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, he certainly likes that Valkyrie. Oh, I'm giving it full throttle and he's just pulling away. Oh man, yeah, he is, he's got the power. Ah! Give it all she's got. I feel like he was just toying with me right there with that Valkyrie. Gosh, this is a very nice feeling power band though. It's not as linear as a lot of Triumphs are. Not so much torque down low. But when you wind this out, it just surges all the way up to 9,000 RPM. It makes you feel like you're on a sport bike. I think this is a single disc. Oh no, this is dual disc front brake. Still not much to write home about, but yeah, this is nice, dude. This is nice. Definitely very happy to get going, that's for sure. Very happy to get going. Definitely is agile. I feel like I'm more on a naked sport bike, but yeah, braking and all that, handling, it just feels like a sport bike, sounds like a sport bike. I love it. Bring back 4-cylinder cruisers, please. Bring back 4-cylinder cruisers. This is freaking awesome. I can't even tell if it's in neutral, yeah. Nice. Dude, this thing is so sweet. Dude, this is a crotch rocket.
Is it?
This is a crotch rocket, man, 100%. I've never been on a cruiser that made me feel like I was on a sport bike. I mean, I think the only other cruiser that felt like a sport bike was like the Vulcan S650, and this one feels way more like a sport bike. Sounds like it, feels like it. So this guy, how's this guy doing over here?
I wanted more. I wanted to do more.
Yeah.
I was holding back a lot. Oh my god, that felt nice. The throttle, the reaction, like from the throttle was real nice. The clutching was great. Dude, the gears are a lot tighter because it's a bigger bike than mine. So like the only problem I had was when I was downshifting coming down, I felt like I got more resistance out of it. So
I'm not gonna lie, dude. There's a lot of slack in this throttle.
I got a new cable.
Oh, you got a new cable?
Yes, if you see, it's already backed all the way out.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I got a new cable I got to put on.
Gotcha. Is it just stretched or?
Yeah.
that was
All right.
great.